Hey, Dad, are you frustrated because yet again the court case is being continued? You're all set, you're ready to go to court, and all of a sudden the question on the other side is, we need a continuance because, and there's some BS reason. What's that all about? Truth is this: delay is mother's milk in family court. It's one of those things that just happens, and there's all kinds of reasons for it. Frequently, it's a strategy move. The other side is using delay because they're in control. They have the kid, they don't want to make any changes. You're continuing to pay support based on them having the kid. So as a consequence, the longer they drag this out, the longer they delay it, the more you have to pay, the more they stay in control. Oftentimes, the court itself pushes things out because the court is overwhelmed. You've got a judge who's got maybe 15, 20, 25, I've seen as many as 30 cases in one day that a judge is supposed to see from 9 in the morning to noon, so that's 3 hours, with a 15-minute union break, so that's really 2 hours and 45 minutes. And maybe you've got from 1:30 to 4:30 in the afternoon with a 15-minute union break, so it's another 2 hours and 45 minutes. So what are we really looking at? 5.5 hours a day, maybe the judge can see cases, and they've got to see 30 of them? Let's go even 15. So 15 cases in 5 hours. That's 3 cases an hour. That's 20 minutes per case at best. That's assuming that nothing happens that makes one party go over. One side just starts getting really upset and they go on and the judge gives them too much time. And then people get backed up and then you get carried over to the next day. So then you've got the next day's 15 or 20 or 30 plus whatever you had from the day before. So now it's 30 plus 5 or 30 plus 10. That's why these things get delayed. That's why there's this constant delay in family court. You got the other side wanting to delay it. You got a court having their problems. And sometimes you want to delay it. Sometimes you're the one who's like, I just had another 3 weeks. I get this other thing I needed. I'm waiting on the documents to come in from the bank and I don't have them today, but I'll have them by then. So if we can find a way to delay it, great. Sometimes my witness isn't available, so that's what's going to push it out. Sometimes I just need more time to feel more comfortable. That happens to a lot of litigants. They want the time to get ready, to prepare. And if you're overwhelmed, if you're being inundated with discovery, if you're feeling burned out, frustrated, angry, lonely, all of the emotions that come along with family law, sometimes it's really frustrating that you're having these damn delays, like, sometimes you want them. So what can be a problem one day can be your savior the next. So I understand the frustration, but remember, sometimes it's going to work in your favor. I've had that happen oftentimes, where a case gets pushed out for whatever reason, and there's too many delays, and what ends up happening? Something factors in that changes the dynamic. All of a sudden, during that delay period, maybe we were waiting for the other side to get the DUI we knew they were going to eventually get. Maybe they got put in an institution. Maybe they had a mental break, and it was just what we needed to go in and win the case. Sometimes delay can be a good thing, but I get it. Frequently, it's really frustrating because you're like, I don't get to see my kid as much as I want. This judge is taking forever. Why can't I just get this over with? I'm sick of it. I don't want to live in the agony of this anymore. Absolutely get it. And when that's the situation, what you then want to be doing is going to the judge and saying, Your Honor, the other side has delayed this 3 times now. There was this delay and then this delay and then this delay. You delayed this time and this time. We've had 5 delays, Your Honor. I need to get a result. And if you argue that to the judge, very likely the judge is going to be like, you know what, you're right, because justice delayed is justice denied. So if you argue that, you're probably going to get what you want. But you've got to be able to go in and lay it out for the judge. Just like I always say, like we teach in the VIP program at dadslawschool.com, put it in paperwork, make the paperwork look good. We had this delay, then this delay, then this delay, then this delay. Facts, not emotion, facts. Put those in paper, put those in front of the judge. Hard for them to ignore it. And if you want to learn how to do that, you should come enroll in the VIP program at dadslawschool.com, because we help dads understand how to represent themselves in family court. We have weekly meetups for 2 hours. We have group coaching every week. When dads have a problem, like, what do I do with all these delays? What do I do with all these continuances? How do I handle this? How do I get this discovery? How do I get these bank statements? We help teach you. We give you the tools you need to argue so that you can have the time you want and that your kids deserve. And if you want to learn more about that, you should come join us at dadslawschool.com. Just go to dadslawschool.com, hit the big enroll button in the upper right-hand corner, and we'll see you next week in the meeting. Have a great day. Remember, I think you're freaking awesome.